welcome back to Ladies Love Country.
We're your hosts, two wannabe Aussie cowgirls with big playlists and even bigger energy.
This is your backstage pass to country music, Aussie festivals, and all the chaos that comes with it.
Boots on, mic's hot, let's get into it.
What can you find about me on the internet? Let's see.
Today we have Tamworth, born and raised Dear Tommie. She is one of country music's most intriguing new voices, blending farm grit with city slicker sass. Oh, that's such a tongue twister.
Where did you find this, my God?
Slicker sass and a voice that will give you goosebumps. She's recorded and performed at Tamworth Country Music Festival, and she's about to make her mark as one of the only females in the lineup for Sunburnt Country Festival next year. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Wow, where did you find this? I need to update my Wikipedia.
Yeah, look, we're in the ChatGPT day and age, so they do a lot of the hard work for us.
Oh, good.
Yeah. No, thank you so much for coming on the show. We are so excited to have you on.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about? We'll start from the beginning, I guess, and tell us a bit like how you got into country music, and how you got to be where you are today.
Well, as I've kind of said a few times, but I grew up in a country music cult, which is Tamworth, and literally my parents didn't listen to anything but country music. So for the longest time, I think it wasn't until recently I've had a few artist names thrown at me, and I'm like, I have no idea who that is. And they're like, you don't know who David Bowie is? Things like that. And it's like,
I only know country, sorry.
It's really shameful though, because they're like, oh, let's look into these older artists. And I'm literally Tim McGraw maybe, So it's been really cool, I guess, exposing myself to new people. But yeah, so I grew up there and kind of was just flung into it since I was a kid, I guess. But I don't know, I think it was the local, not the local, it was my school talent quest. I think I was in year 5 and I'd won it, and I told my grandma that I won it, and she's like, what did you do? She had no idea. And I was like, oh, I sang. She's like, you can sing?
You're like, what was your talent?
Yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, okay. What is she going to do? Juggle? I don't know.
So your parents, were they singers at all, or just loved country music?
Nah, my dad's a butcher. So, and my mum worked for Tony Windsor, which was a politician in Tamworth at the time. He was the pre-Barnaby Joyce. Yeah, so everyone really liked him, but he retired. So anyway.
So not country singers?
No, not at all. Both of them are tone deaf, completely.
They resonate. Do you, why did they pick Tamworth as their base? If you grew up there?
Oh, I had 4 generations grow up there.
Oh, wow.
So,
okay.
yeah. So my great-grandfather used to run Gunnaganoo Station, which is just outside of town. And then my grandma Marge grew up there, and then my dad grew up there, and then my parents were married there, and I was baptized there. It was just this whole thing. And now it's this big fancy restaurant, which is really weird.
So when did you move to Sydney?
2019.
Okay.
So I've been kind of in between ever since, but I would say predominantly down here.
Awesome.
And what made you finally make the move, I guess, to Sydney? Because I feel that's kind of a big step in your career.
Yeah, I think it was just the opportunity. I think at the time, I don't know if I'm holding this too close or not.
You can hold it there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Just so it doesn't cover your face.
I don't know. This is so weird.
No,
you should be used to holding one.
Yeah, I know. I should be.
We're the one I'm fooling around.
Usually,
all the time.
they're kind of held in front of me, and I just kind of move my head. So I'm like, oh, I have full control.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
We had the same problem, but the opposite. So when we were on stage, we were like, hello. We were like, we can't just wave it around. This is so much easier.
What was I saying? Jesus.
What made you move there?
Yeah, I think the opportunity, because at the time, I went to school with Lane Pittman and Ashley Dallas, which is so funny that we've all kind of gone into similar worlds, but I'd never really heard of the talent development project or really worked with any producers. There wasn't really any in Tamworth at the time, and I just thought, well, let's, give it a red hot crack.
Did you
and-
beat Lane Pittman in the talent competition? Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
saying?
no. Oh, no, like
He
the
wasn't in the
talent
talent.
development project.
No,
It's
but-
like,
Because at school, did you go with Lane Pittman?
In the talent show, did
At
you?
school.
oh
Did
no,
you-
that was primary school.
Ah,
Sorry,
okay,
no.
sorry. I
I
thought
think
we had some tea.
No, no. We went to the same high school, but we went to a different primary school. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm
Cool.
pretty sure
So-
anyway. I don't remember him.
So, so you tell us a little bit more about this talent development program, and is it just?
I don't know. That I never did it. That's
Oh,
what
I thought
mean.
you did it.
No, so I was saying I'd never heard of it, but then I come to Sydney and it's like everyone kind of goes to it because it's done here.
Oh, it's done. I thought it was a Tamworth thing. That's why I was like, I haven't heard of this before.
I think there is one in Tamworth. I think, or maybe they're starting one in Tamworth. I want to say.
Maybe it would make sense. Like we produce hits,
Yeah.
So
I really do. I feel like most people come from Tamworth. Like,
yeah, like Lauren Ryan, we got Lane, Ashley. I don't know, Elise Simmons. I think she's from Tamworth too. I don't know. There's probably more.
It's probably something in the water up in Tamworth. It's definitely not in Sydney where we're recording. Yeah. And so you moved to Sydney in 2019, and have you signed with a label or like a management? Like, what's your career? How did you start performing?
Oh.
Tell us all about it.
So when I first moved to Sydney, I was a country artist at the time, but I think, as I kind of said before, like my horizons kind of opened because I was like, whoa, there's like more genres than like country. This is crazy. And I started working with this guy, Toby Chuley, who I'm now married to. But
Oh!
yeah. And he had a project called Moza. He plays with like the Veronicas. He's played for like Rita Ora and all these people that are like leading it in the pop scene. And we started making pop music, and then I put that out for a while, had a song on Eurovision, performed with the Veronicas, and signed to a label and completed that deal. And I think at the end of that, I just felt really, I guess, empty because it just didn't feel like me. And I think it was really disingenuous because, like, I'm as Tamworth as it gets. Like, I grew up on a farm. I rode horses. I listened to country music. It was just the most, I guess, cliche bloody kid. Like,
Wow.
so to do pop music, even when I put out pop songs, they were like, "Oh, that's a nice country song." I'm like, it's not, but okay. Like, so I couldn't escape that. And I think after kind of completing the deal, I was like, I've had enough of this. I'm just going to do something for myself now. And I was talking to my grandma one day, and she was telling me about Tommy, who used to run the station, and how he kind of like kept everyone there, and just his values. And it just kind of reminded me of like where we came from and how we got here. And I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do something, I want it to mean something. So that's how the name Dear Tommie came about.
That's actually so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
so fun. And your grandma, so you said your grandma
Yeah,
knew.
Marge.
Did you tell Marge? Was she like
Yeah,
amazed to hear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was shocked. She was like, "Zip, this means like Tommy Star? Like, like that's his name, like Tommy Star. Like what a... Anyway.
What a cool name.
I thought I could have taken that, but it sounded a bit more like a porn star name. Like, so I probably was like, nah, Dear Tommie sounds a bit more wholesome.
Yeah. Like, yeah. You're writing like a love letter to him, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's so cool. So, you mentioned your grandma a few times. Did she come to see you perform? Is she a big fan of yours?
Oh yeah, like she's always there. And she's
Since
like,
you're 5.
yeah, basically. But she'll chat everyone's ear off. She'll be like, "That's my granddaughter."
That's actually so cute. Oh,
yeah,
cute.
she's great. She still like volunteers at like the Golden Guitar Center and like the Information Center and does the book. And she's like, oh, sorry, Marge, I think she's like 88 or something. Like she's still like
Still
going
kicking.
hard. Yeah.
When you say Marge, I think, Marge, the rains are here.
No, seriously, we say that to her all the time.
Sorry, that was a terrible impersonation. I'm not very good with that. That's so funny. Sorry, are you going to be at Tamworth this year? Sorry, next year.
I sure am.
Yeah, cool.
Got a few things lined up. I think I'll be supporting Travis Collins at Town Hall, so that's very exciting.
Awesome.
And there's a few other things, but I don't know when that's going to get announced, so I can't
Okay.
say.
And tell us a bit more about Sunburnt Country, how that kind of came about. This is very
Oh my
exciting.
God. Yes, I'm so excited. Because I signed with Mushroom Booking Agency earlier this year, which genuinely a dream team. Like the guys there and Vienna and Gavan, shout out, have just been working super hard to put me in the right places. And when I got the offer through, I was like, whoa, okay, let's go. So yeah, really excited about that.
Like the lineup, you're performing with people like Jason Aldean, Corey Kent,
Yeah.
they are some big names.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, what do you feel? I think it's so important that you are a female on that lineup, because obviously Jason Aldean is very like for the boys, for the all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
For the girls as well.
Yeah.
But I think it is nice to have,
She's country?
yeah.
She's country.
She's country.
What about all-time favourite songs?
It's honestly
All-time.
so good.
Like top 3. 100%. What's the date again of the Sunburnt Country one?
It's 28th, 25th of Feb, and 1st of March.
Yeah. Because you do Toowoomba?
Toowoomba, Canberra, and Hunter Valley.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm very
Oh my God.
excited.
There was also that Jason Aldean song. What's the one? Oh, I forgot that was by him. And I came on the other day on my Spotify and I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to
Oh
see
my
Jason
God.
Aldean.
I literally messaged one of my friends, Sim. She's from Gundawindi, and I remember we spent one New Year's there, and we just got. I need to find the video, but it was the most hilarious thing at the time where we're singing to like Dirt Road Anthem, like like we've got like our hats on backwards with like some speed dealers like going like down the street of Gundy, like chilling outside on a like. And when I messaged
Do that video.
recreate it.
We need to borrow your camera and then we'll have someone drive in front of us.
Like chilling on a dirt road.
They're going to be like, who are these chicks pretending to be in a music video?
But yeah, no, I'm so excited. Like Jason Aldean's genuinely like
Icon.
he's a Mount Rushmore,
Yeah.
like for sure. So and to be like next to Corey and Brad and Rubes, I'm so excited. My God, I couldn't contain it. Like I was literally like running around the house and looking at Toby like, is this happening? And he has no idea about country music. So when I said like Jason Aldean, he's like,
Is that a big name?
is that good? I'm like, don't even worry about it.
You need to educate him.
Yeah, 100%. I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry.
Tell him he needs to listen to Ladies Love Country.
He's getting there. He loves you guys, but he loves Brooks and Dunn. Like that's his like
Yeah.
that's his Mount Rushmore, I reckon.
Okay, cool, yeah. Well, the purpose of this podcast is obviously to like discover new artists and like really like because we found that like Holly's a massive country fan. Like I am as well, but she's definitely more of an OG. Like she's a country encyclopedia. So like we went to like CMC like a few years ago, and I was like, oh my God, like even the side shows, I was like, who are these people? Like they are so good. You never hear of them until you're at the festival, and then we were like, okay, we need to like. We literally thought of the idea to start the podcast on the road trip back from CMC one year. And we were like, we have to do this. Like, people need to know about these small artists because, like, how do they live my life without knowing this artist for, like, so long?
Yeah.
You know? So he should definitely listen to the podcast because we do, like, artist spotlights. We, like, show people, like, new artists that are coming out that we, like, love to promote. And also particularly in the female space.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I make sure you guys are on in the car whenever we're going to Tamworth. So he's definitely listened to you a few times.
Yeah, he's
It's either that or Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Okay, well, if we're on the same level as Joe Rogan,
I will take that.
I will take it. Oh my God.
Speaking of like artists you look up to and everything, do you have like a dream collab that you would love to do, or
Oh my God.
who is someone that you'd love to sing even their song or sing a song together, write a song?
I think definitely I've got a few. So Leon Bridges,
Oh.
Shabuzi.
Oh, I think he's coming to Australia.
I can't
Let's make this happen.
Shabuzi's definitely coming to Australia.
He is,
Well, he is, yeah.
but no.
No, but it hasn't been like
I
announced.
know something you don't know.
Oh, okay. blink twice.
Well, my team have been very like, they're like, it's pretty promising for not only, but also, like, I'm so scared now. But yeah,
Who gets tipsy at a bar?
yeah, and also possibly a co-headliner. I think the co-headliner rhymes with belly tolls.
Oh yeah, we thought we were doing our CMC predictions the other day for 2026, and we've heard along the grapevine that he's obviously but he didn't announce his tour, but we didn't have the festival.
His wife announced his tour for him.
What's her name again?
Bunny.
Bunny. I was like,
Yeah.
not Angie.
I'm surprised you didn't guess Jason for the CMC lineup because that's literally around the same time.
It's because they never release their tour before CMC announces their lineup.
Okay.
It's like it's not like an official thing, but it's like a unwritten agreement that like, can you not release it so that everyone buys tickets to CMC, and then if they also want to go to the side shows, they can. But it's very much like.
So I think
I didn't realize they had that much pull.
So I think what happened was when Morgan Wallen came to CMC 2 years ago, 3 years ago now. And then they announced the lineup, and then everyone bought tickets. Like the fake fans just bought tickets just to see Morgan Wallen, and then like all the people who go to CMC every year, like some people missed out.
Okay, gotcha.
And so then this year and last year, they announced the lineup after the tickets went on sale. And so that's why, that's the whole point. So that's why we were like, it wouldn't be Jason because.
And I think they want it to be like this massive thing that everyone's like waiting to find out. And I think if every artist starts going, I'm coming to Australia at this time in March, I'm coming to Australia in this time in March, it's like you can kind of piece it together. Whereas they want it to be a bit more like mysterious.
And we haven't actually mentioned the name, but it's Strumming Bird Festival.
Yes.
And it's on the 25th of October.
I've got it on. Yeah, 25th, the 1st of November, and I think the 2nd of November.
Yeah, Strumming Bird.
And the second.
Yeah.
Is the Strumming Birds Newcastle, what? And there's another one, is there? No, that was Sunburnt Country.
Oh, it's
that was the
Perth.
one I want.
It's Perth. Perth's getting some country music.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
the same thing happens to us. They don't trust us.
Yeah.
They don't trust us. Yeah.
How does it kind of go about, like, obviously, do you find out before the lineups dropped, I'm assuming? Or?
Most of the time, yeah. I only found out 3 days before the Sunburnt Country thing was, but they didn't tell me it was Sunburnt Country. They just told me like Jason Aldean, and I'm like, oh, cool. And then a day before they said, oh, it's this festival called Sunburnt Country, and I was like, oh, wow, this is even cooler. Like,
So you thought you were supporting him just on his own tour?
yeah, I thought he was just doing like 3 shows, and I was like, that's really random location. But yeah, I'm like, no majors. I like it.
So we have a. Oh, we did.
Wait, no, we have one more before we do that. So, speaking of international artists that are coming to Australia, if you could, there's obviously a lot coming at the moment. If you could, other than Jason Aldean, do you have another international artist that you would love to be their support for?
Casey Musgraves. I don't know if you've seen the comments on the 100%.
I think you would be so perfect for it. Angie. Shout out to Angie. Do you know Angie?
Wait, McMahon?
Flanagan.
Oh, yes, Flanagan. I love
He
her.
was on her Instagram. She
She's
posted.
so good.
We met her last night. We met her last night. She's cracker.
She's awesome. She's so good.
We did some crowd vox pops, like just like little mini interviews, and we did fuck, marry, kill. And she was like, oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this accent. She was like, y'all, that one was so hard. Just couldn't. We gave her fuck, marry, kill. We gave her.
Zach Top,
Thank you.
Ella Langley, and Megan Maroney.
No.
Oh, that was the boy one.
We gave the boys Zach Top.
Oh, Zach Top, the Wet Whistles, and Tucker Wetmore. Who's your? Give us your.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would marry Zach Top.
Yeah.
I love the Wet Whistle guys. But I know it's just like 4 for 1, but like
That's what I said.
That's what Angie said.
I'm like,
she goes, I'll marry them
I
because
don't
I'll
know.
have them all whenever I want. She's actually so funny.
She's hilarious. I love her to death. My God. Like, if I say, like, she's like almost like a Swiftie, right? Like, you know, like she's so passionate, and it's just like, I know I can always rely on her for something. Like, if I need, like, the weather to be sunny on a day and I go, Ange, can you help a girl out? She'll be like, done.
She's our go-to person for content now.
Yeah.
She has 10,000, not followers, posts on Instagram.
Whoa.
Like, I post a lot, and I think we've only posted like maybe 120 videos in like 7 weeks. She's got 10,000 posts. Anyway, shout out Angie.
Shout out, Angie.
We love you, Angie. Keep it coming. I want to see the post. It's actually such a good little like diary entry. So you're like, oh look, on the 24th of July, I went to see the wet whistles.
I love it so much.
Okay, so Casey Musgrave, that will be announced shortly by the time.
That will be cool. I'm hoping the team can work something because the mushroom team sit right next to Frontier. So
I don't know the mushroom team. Do you know the mushroom team?
So are they like an agency?
So Mushroom is like the biggest, I would say, indie Australian label publisher agency in Australia.
Okay.
So it was founded by Michael Gudinski, if you know him.
I know that guy.
So he
Don't know how.
he used to have this big rule before he passed away a couple years ago now, where any internationals that were ever coming in, like, he was big advocate for Australian artists. And so they recently introduced what they called Michael's rule, which is based on this guy, Michael from Mushroom, that international artists must have an Aussie support at
That's so
specific
good.
venues in New South Wales. But yeah, it's such a good start for, I guess, getting more Aussie artists out
Which
there.
makes so much sense as well. With like Lane Pittman doing Luke Combs, it was such a good way.
Oh,
I think it,
100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it is so good for Australian artists because I do think everyone in Australia is like the international artists are like holy grail, like they're the best.
Yeah.
But I think Australian artists are just as good, if not better,
Yeah.
but just don't get that same sort of like
exposure
Yeah.
or recognition.
100%. Yeah, because a lot of the fans kind of cross just outside of country as well. I think sometimes with the internationals, especially like Casey.
yeah.
So getting in front of that audience is really difficult if like they've never heard of you before. And
Yeah.
I think that's kind of why we have to do a lot of covers so we can kind of get that audience too online. So it would be, it would be a dream come true.
Especially because I think that's why it's so important to have a support artist that's like the main artist, because obviously people are going to this concert to like Casey Musgraves.
Yeah.
And I think then if you then have people who are similar to that, then they're like, oh, fantastic, I like Casey Musgraves. I can also now listen to Dear Tommie, and I have a whole new repertoire of songs that I
Exactly.
can then, I think it makes such a good...
Dream, like, I guess we kind of spoke about the
Yeah.
Australian ones coming, like internationally.
Dream. Wait, do we do Dream collab?
Yeah, who would be your dream?
Oh, I think I went to answer it and went off on another tangent.
That's
Love
right.
that.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, Leon Bridges Shabuzi, Zach Bryan, Casey Musgraves, and maybe another female. I'm trying to think. I actually reckon I would probably want to do a collab with another female that wasn't straight country, to be honest.
Oh, I was gonna say
Maybe like Rihanna.
Oh,
That would be
that
really
would be
cool.
really cool.
that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Avery Anna?
Yes. I
Oh
love
my
Avery.
god, that could be a good collab.
Well, my cousin in New Zealand, she messaged me. She's like, "You kind of sound like this girl. Do you know her?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, "Biggest compliment ever. Thank you."
Yeah,
Like,
we saw her at the Songwriters at TMC. She was incredible. Yeah, like incredible. You should definitely take that up.
well, I'll slide into the DMs
out.
and see what we can do.
I was also going to say, you mentioned Zach Bryan. I can so see you up on stage with him. I feel like his female like collaborations definitely have like a vibe about them and
Yeah.
very authentic, kind of a bit like folky. Or like, I don't know how to explain it,
A
but
bit
I
Midwest country. Yeah.
Midwest country.
Yeah.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
can definitely see that happening. So we'll also, this is just our shout out to all the artists.
So we do a segment every week that is Cowboy Crush of the Week.
Yes, I love this. I look forward to this every single week. I'm like, who's it gonna be?
And you can also say it's Cowgirl if you choose to.
True. Well, that works for me.
Okay.
So,
Cowboy Crush of the Week.
go. Who is your cow?
Oh, okay.
Boy or cowgirl crush of the week? And if you need a second to think, Holly can tell us hers because I also need to think.
I'm gonna say Shabuzi
Oh,
because like I think he deserves it. Yeah.
Freaking love Shabuzi.
He's so cool.
He's so hot.
He's not for me, but I do love his music.
I love a man of color. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I do. Well, my husband's Chinese Maori, so
Oh, okay, wow, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
it's pretty telling.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's a legend. I can't wait to see him. I've been trying to convince Holly, like, obviously it's American festival season at the moment, and I get really upset. Holly's the management in this. And I will just, like, if I have money in my account, I'll just go. Yeah. I'll just, like, okay, we need to go.
Wait,
like,
what's your star signs? I want to know now.
Mine's really not, I'm a Virgo.
Okay.
So I'm not really that, like, I'm so type B.
I'm a Pisces.
Ooh, Libra.
Okay, cool. So your birthday is soon as well.
I think I have the same birth date as Megan Maroney. So.
I
and Bella Hadid, yeah. So I'm like in good company.
So funny you said that because I have the same birthday as Nate Smith.
I love that.
Did you see what
It's like your new fun fact. You just go around going, I have the same birthday as next week.
Are you going to tell him when he comes?
100%.
You should. Like maybe we're separated at birth. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. We're twin flames. Me and Nate. We go way back. 10 years apart.
Oh my god, I'm so glad I got Botox because I'm just going to have so many wrinkles underneath after laughing so much.
No, it actually happens to me all the time. I get a really sore jaw. Like a locked jaw from like having a mouth like half the size of my face.
That is the most obscure thing I've ever heard anyone say.
Who is your cowboy or girl crush of the week?
My cowboy crush of the week is Cody Johnson. Kojo. I just saw another thing about him the other day and I was like, he's a true cowboy. And I think his authenticity comes through in like his songwriting and his songs, and his stage presence is just phenomenal.
Who's mine?
I don't know.
You should go a cowgirl of the week.
No, not this week.
Not this week. Not this week.
Can I give two?
Oh. Sorry. I know exactly who it's going to be.
Oh my god, who is it? Like a duo? I'm so scared.
No. I'm throwing myself under the bus. Oh my god, just say it, Grace. It's Dylan Wright.
Oh.
Don't make me blush. His co-host, sorry, not co-host, and his guitarist, Matt, who we had so much fun with the last couple of days. And
Dylan's single, you know.
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Dylan's single, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't actually
Oh my
know
god,
that.
there's tea.
There's no tea.
No tea?
There's no tea. Unfortunately not. No,
Okay.
no, there's no tea. But he's my cowboy crush. And yeah, he is a line dancing champion. So they came on. We met them like backstage. Didn't actually watch them perform until last night because we were just like doing our thing back there trying to prepare and just having a freak out about being on stage. And then so then he was chatting. He's like, oh, like I'm like a line dance. Like I won a line dancing competition once. Was it in Tamworth?
No.
Somewhere. No, it was Gympie. Gympie?
No.
Anyway, fact check me. But he was wearing overalls, and like we have this thing where like every time we go to like CMC and we do the line dancing, there's always these boys in overalls. They just wear the overalls and then they've got no shirt underneath, but they're always such good line dancers. And it's, I don't know why, but it's really attractive. A man who can line dance is so attractive.
So sexy.
Why? I don't know.
It almost reminds me of, I don't know, there's this guy on TikTok that just like chops wood. Like, have you seen it? It's like this Canadian, oh my god, I'm gonna send it to you and you're gonna doom scroll this guy for days, honestly. Like, it's crazy. I have no idea what his name is, but yeah, I get it.
Okay, so lumberjack vibes. Yeah, so he's my...
A lumberjack cowboy.
Yeah, don't mind if I do.
Would you like EDM music as well?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Do you know Dylan also sings on like a huge EDM project called Breathe?
No.
Well, you're gonna have to look it up now.
His voice is actually insane.
Yeah.
Like we were,
He's so good.
I was filming. I don't know if you saw it on TikTok, but I posted it this morning. And I was filming, and then like he just like stepped back from the mic, and like he was probably like this far away, and his voice was just booming out, and like it was like
amazing.
Set shivers down my body. And then I looked at Holly, and like the camera just goes completely off him, and I had like such a good picture, and I was like, oh my god. And then I'm like, shit. It just goes back to the front.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, he was incredible. And then I wanted to also say the Wet Whistle Boys.
They're my song of
Okay. Oh no, that was gonna be mine.
It's alright, you could share. There's 4 of them.
Nah, Angie's already got a clause in there.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So we also do another segment called Song of the Week.
Song of
Do
the
you
week.
have a song that you've been listening to on repeat this week?
Right, I think it's Texas Sun again.
Oh,
It's like every single week. Like I
that's-
love Texas Sun.
Yeah, look, to be fair, my cowboy crush of the week is always Wyatt Flores.
Oh, really?
But I just have to mix it up. you know. But yes, I love that song. Fantastic song. Holly, what is your song of the week?
My song of the week is a great one. So we actually learnt this song, or like they played this song at Charlie's Bar at CMC, and oh my goodness, it's so fun. It's called Sold. It's like a really old school. It's by
This one?
yeah, by John Michael Montgomery.
Yeah, I definitely have heard this song.
Anyway, so the Wet Whistles did a cover of it last night.
Oh my god.
Unreal. And they just get faster and faster, and you're
Yeah.
like, how are you
They're
like
so much fun.
singing so quickly? And it's just such a good it's so fun.
It was actually so impressive how they actually like got the words out that quickly. Yeah, like oh my god.
I
Like,
can't spit lines like that.
They were so fun on stage.
They are
like
genuinely so funny.
they
Like,
were funny backstage, and like we had so much fun. But yeah, they were like, we hadn't obviously seen them. They were on first. Honestly, they like, if anyone gets the chance to go and see them, like you must, like they were on early. And I like I had some friends coming last night. I was like, you have to get there for the first act. They came late, but anyways, honestly, like they are unreal, like so underrated, like the best energy on stage, like actually really talented. Like, so this brings me to my song of the week.
Yeah.
So my song of the week is "Drugs, Sex, and Country Music"
yeah.
by the way.
The wrong way around.
Sex, Drugs, and Country Music. Sex,
Something
Drugs,
like
and
that.
Country
Yeah,
Music.
that one.
By the Wet Whistles. It is such an anthem. I love that kind of like high part music, and like it's just, anyway, he sounds like, if you play the song, he sounds like Zach Top.
Really?
Yeah. In this one song,
Oh my
I'm going to play it
gosh.
because hold the phone.
Hold the microphone.
Hold the- It's Banjo Dude.
Oh, Jordan?
Jordan.
Jordan.
This
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
with the hat. Oh fuck.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah,
Jordan.
Jordan.
He's my guy.
Reckon that.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
Like that little
The-
like shake in his
Yo,
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
What's
Like,
that called?
yodel. I don't know.
Oh, anyway, I was listening. I was like, wow,
Vibrato.
he sounds like Zach Top,
Yeah.
and like we love a bit of Zach Top.
Who doesn't?
Ugh.
If you don't, get out.
That's why. Yeah, so we did our fuck, marry, kill, and we put Zach Top in the boys one. So we said you had Ella Langley, Megan Moroney, and Zach Top because we know all the boys literally want to bang him.
Literally.
100%.
We want to talk about, so you produced and wrote Bella McKenzie's
Yeah.
Cowboy song. We kind of want to know more about how you go about knowing what songs are for you versus when you're writing for other artists, and how you kind of distinguish those, and like, do you go in knowing that you're writing for someone else that day, or how does it kind of work?
Typically, I guess in Bella's case, she came down for a week working with me, and I kind of put her in with a bunch of different producers. And we were working with one of my good mates, Ryan Miller, on the day for this song. And he started kind of producing the start of the song. And then she's messaged me later and was like, can you finish it? I want to put it out. And this is like pre-voice days too. And I was like, sure, sounds good. And then ended up having like Jackie McCormack finished it off as well. So it was kind of like this nice, you know, a bit of a collab on the production. But even like Right Turn that I did with Nathan, right? I originally just wrote it for him. And then, because I wasn't a country artist at the time when I wrote it for him. And then I was like, hey, I'm thinking about being a country artist. Like, can we put this out as a collab? And he's like, sure, man. I was like, okay, cool.
That's so cool.
So, yeah.
And when you, like, record these duets, are you recording together or you record completely separately and then put them together? How does it...
Typically, like, it's in the same room. You have to do separate vocal takes because if someone's a bit pitchy, you can't, like, fix both on the, on the same track. But, yeah, sometimes, like, it depends on the person's setup, really, if they have the capability to record somewhere else, because usually people are going to charge money to record you. So if you can do it with the same person that's producing the song, you typically do. Or sometimes you'll do it with the mixing engineer. So it's always different.
Where do you draw inspiration for your songwriting?
I think just living life. If I'm being, it sounds so boring, but I don't know. I get asked this question like, "Oh, would you ever go to Nashville?" And I was like, couldn't think of anything worse. Like,
really?
I would go there to like party and have fun, but I don't think I could write from there. I'd have to come home first and then write.
That's actually so nice.
Like,
I love that.
What I really want to do is I want to go to Canada and I want to go riding my friend's property in like up near like the Yukon. Like it's like
I've been up there. It's very yeehaw.
Exactly.
County.
I want to go up there. She's like, I've got this room for you to like ride in when we get back. And we go like have a fire pit, ride the jet skis on like the snow. Like that's what I want to do. I want to do that and then write because it's like that's kind of what I like to live. I don't like going into, you know, the same boring room in not like that all studios are boring, but it's really hard to kind of get inspiration when it's just like a bunch of I don't know, programming gear.
Yeah, I know.
And switchboards.
Yeah,
me.
No, I think that like that's actually like such a cool response. We haven't actually heard it really much. We haven't really heard an answer like that before, and like I completely understand what you mean. Like you kind of like you go out doing the things that you love, and then you're feeling inspired by that, like because you kind of like feel alive because you're doing like all the fun things.
Yeah.
That's such a nice way to do it.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I feel like it becomes less forced as well. I do think sometimes I'm like, how do people go into the studio and be like, today I'm going to write an amazing song? Like, and that pressure, I don't think I could do that. Not that I could ever write a song, but like, I don't think I could deal with the pressure of today has to be the day. Like
100%. My managers are always like, you really like, you do well just writing in your own space because like I had COVID a couple of weeks ago and I was sitting in my bed and just like recording like an iPhone memo and like making a song just on like my laptop in bed, and I wrote this song called Buffalo and they're like, oh my God, this is really good. And like my vocal as well, like you could imagine how cooked it sounds. Like it's so like I sound like Bryan Adams or something, like trying to like, I already sound like a man when I sing. So it was like even like more dialed in. But yeah, and I don't know. I just think finding inspo that way.
How do you find, because you mentioned that you've written songs for other people.
Yeah.
So like if you're drawing from like your own like life experiences, how do you go like writing for someone else? And also like, if you have a different like tone of voice to someone else, like do you write tailored to that specific person? Or do you just write it how you want and then let them tailor it?
Well, I think it's always a case by case. I always try to keep in mind whenever we're picking a top line to a melody that the person who's actually singing it is kind of singing back the ideas that are coming. So if I'm like, no, 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 I have to hear them go, no, 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 as well. Otherwise it's like, no, no, no. Like, and then you work out, okay, we need to kind of bring it down a little bit and then you kind of work from there.
Cool. I want to talk about what you're wearing.
Do you like what I'm wearing?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No, well, we keep having this problem where like someone will walk in the door and I'll be like, oh my God, I love your outfit. Where did you get it from? Where are those boots from? And then we don't record the actual reaction. So now we have to just say it again. But I love your outfit. Can you show us your jacket as well? I also really like that.
Like falling down.
That's so gangster.
It's my straight
George
jacket.
Strait.
Oh,
that's
I tell you what.
That's actually so sick.
I got this for $10 on Depop. No kidding.
No way.
The girl had it up there for 20 and I was like, I'm just going to send an offer. And she accepted it. I was like, you don't realize you're sitting on a gold mine right now. But like, anyway, I love it so much.
That is so sick. And then tell us about your pants. They're so cool.
Made these pants. You can see my little like
Little
hand
tassels?
sewn like seams there. This belt is from my mum in the 80s. That's why I'd like vintage. This is from Renee Gould, who's a Canadian artist. So she like paints and then has made like these beautiful scarves. And one of my favorite fashion or Western fashion influences over there. Like I slid into her DMs. I was like, I love your work. Like, thank you. And she's like, you're so nice. Can I send you something? And she sent me like these scarves and I did like this little video and like, she's so nice. So,
oh my gosh, we need to get all these like Western inspiration because the reason why I'm asking you is because we now obviously have a lot of events to go to and I'm like, what do we wear? Like we just wear the same thing over and over again. But we love like seeing like everyone's different take on the Western style and we love yours as well. Like I feel like you've styled so many different looks so well.
Thank you.
And do you have a stylist or do you just do it yourself?
Just do it myself at the moment.
It's such a skill.
I've for all of these events coming up as well, and you never know, like there might be like an awards or something too that we have to go to or galas or things like that. I've got a stylist that I have, her name's Styled by Beck. She's from Queensland, but she's kind of like creating like a catalog of things. So it's like when something does come up, I can go, okay, I need something that's not just like hand sewn now. Like, let's get something a little bit maybe designer or like tailored. Like I love tailored suits. Love it. So I want to wear like this big like black suit for like, I don't know, my next event.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So I'm very excited.
There's definitely a gap in the market. Like I feel like, I've mentioned it before in the pod, but like I love wearing my boots everywhere. Like, but obviously we're in the city, and so
I still do it.
Yeah, I still do it as well. But then I find that like you need to like style it in a way that's like not like so like yeehaw, like kind of like the city style of Western.
Yeah.
And there's not really like I find it personally like quite hard to find cool clothes that go with the boots without being like really like rural in a way.
Yeah, I get it. I personally like, and living in Crow's Nest, it's basically like Asian capital there.
Yeah.
So like seeing anyone in cowboy boots first is like really weird.
Yeah.
But I just like own it. I find whenever I'm trying to like fit in somewhere, it almost looks awkward. Whereas if I'm like being fully like to the extent of myself, I know people just go, wow, I love what you're wearing. Like, they're kind of more complimentary of it.
True. Yeah.
And then I think we're exposing people to country a little bit more. And I don't really know anyone that's an asshole in country. So I think like
there's
getting,
no one. They're all so lovely.
So I think it's just like opening people to go, oh, they're really nice. Maybe I'm going to look into this country thing. Like, what is this? But I think there's definitely a way like you can kind of cross worlds as well. Like, what I love about you gals is you're kind of like bridging the gap between, I think, the city and the rural lifestyle, which I'm like, yes, so here for it. Yeah. So I don't know. I'd love to like help you like style a few things.
Please.
We need
all the help
all the help we can get. Yeah, so we've got a few. We're going to be at like quite a few festivals this year, and we're running a line dance activation at Denny Ute Muster.
Oh yes, you have.
Have we? Yeah, so we're gonna do like, have you been to Denny?
No.
Oh, you gotta go.
I know, I really want to go.
It's it's so much fun. Sorry, I keep using that word. It's probably not the most appropriate term. It's just cool. Anyway, it's a really fun festival, but they do this like big blue singlet count where they basically everyone wears like this blue singlet and they do it's a Guinness World Record.
I don't know if it's Guinness, but it's a world record.
They do a competition. So basically like half the festival gathers in this like pen basically like where the main stage is, and they count people as they come in and everyone's just wearing the same t-shirt.
I love it.
It's hilarious.
I love it so much.
Anyway, we'll be right before that doing a line dance. I don't know how long we've got. Hopefully a good amount of time.
Have you chosen your song or?
That's all Holly.
No, we picked the Shabuzi song.
Oh yes, we did.
Yes.
We picked A Bit Tipsy because that's one of my favorites.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But then we haven't picked. We need to perfect a few more.
Yeah.
Sorry, I do. So we would love the help styling, and also
No problem.
I don't know, this is definitely why we started the podcast as well, is because like a lot of our friends are what we're calling country curious. They're like,
I like it.
They're in the city and they're like, oh, like I love a bit of Luke Combs. Like he's doing stadium tours. They're selling out. Like, and we're like, okay, there's not really anyone talking about country music in the city apart from like maybe what's it, iHeart Country.
Yeah, there's like a couple of like
radio, but like
I
don't feel like people listen to radio that much anymore.
I think from a radio point of view, it's not as personable.
Yeah,
I think whereas you guys are actually like out there and kind of like almost like, you know, like the radio runners, like the social team, like where they're on the street, or I don't know what they call them, but I don't know, you're kind of actually talking to both sides of things and actually, you know, being able to almost matchmake people as you're on the spot with them, going like, you look like a Jessie Murph fan, you look like a Casey Musgraves fan, like have a listen to this person. So maybe that's what you do next time, is just like, have you ever been country curious and like do a little bit of matchmaking in Sydney?
Well, what I've found on like interviewing particularly artists, like a lot of people talk about artists and then like I'm like, oh, they're so small, like I actually don't know them. Maybe we should go around asking people, do you know this artist? Yeah. And then you're just back to the style thing you mentioned before, like you know, you look like a country music fan or you look like a Casey Musgrave fan. Like back to the style thing, like if you own it, like people are gonna like. Last night when we were at the event, like there was like two boys and we went up to them. They were both wearing their like nice hats and they had like, you know, like the work shirt on, like tucked in, and I was like, these guys would be great. Like, it's just like such a testament to like if you don't put out in, I suppose, your style and like who you are, like in your creativity within your like the way you present yourself.
I also think it shows confidence as well, and that's like is such an attractive feature to have, is the confidence to be who you are, but also to represent that through style. I think that shows when 100%. You are very open with your style. Yeah,
definitely.
So we're going to bring country back to the city.
Hell yeah.
Well, because we're city girls.
Yeah,
but we want to be country girls. So that's how.
It's okay. It's about being authentic at the end of the day, and I think that's the whole country attitude is just being true to yourself. And if you're trying to be someone you're not, it's never going to fly. So if you're like, I'm from the city, but I love country.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll give you one final question. And what is next for Dear Tommie?
Holy shit.
So like, where do you see yourself?
I'm like, I don't even know what I'm allowed to say or like what I can do, but look, lots of really cool festivals, a lot of music. Ooh. That's why I'm kind of like waiting for my next release, because as soon as it comes out, it's like there's a whole bunch kind of backed behind it. Like there's a big plan behind it. So
okay, cool.
But let's just go with that. The next song is called The Rough.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We'll have to catch up with you just before you potentially bring out some more music.
Sounds good.
And we can talk about it in a bit more detail.
We'll do the podcast from a pub or something like.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. We really want to do it in camp chairs one day.
Yes. That's what I've always said. Like, if I could ever do like a small little intimate gig, I want to have like camp chairs up the front row with like Dear Tommie, like tequila or something, and like or like a beer. I don't know.
So cool.
Or apple juices.
Coke Zero, gal.
Coke Zero.
I'm waiting for my sponsorship. I go through so much Coke Zero. Anyways, it was actually so nice to chat with you today.
Thank you so much.
We had the best time getting to know you, and we're really keen on seeing what you've got coming up. A few little festivals, few gigs, few new songs potentially coming out in the future. So we'll definitely have to catch up with you and chat more about your music. So
thanks girls. So this has been fun. My face hurts.
So does mine.
That's a wrap on this week's episode of Ladies Love Country.
If you laughed, learned something, or just love a bit of chaos, give us a follow, leave us a review.
You'll find us on Instagram and TikTok at Ladies Love Country for extra gossip and behind-the-scenes cowboy-grade nonsense.
Until next time, keep your boots on.
And your playlist loud.
Yeah!